Hi everybody, it's me, Sailor Pluto here. And see if my head's on straight. Okay. Oh, my face is straight. And today I'm going to do a review on SummerSlam. Now, there's already been probably multiple SummerSlam reviews already, and each one of them is probably negative. But this might be the only positive SummerSlam review. SummerSlam started out with a SummerSlam pre-show with Rob Van Dam versus Dean Ambrose for the WWE United States Championship. I thought this was a really good match. I felt that Rob Van Dam and Dean Ambrose did a really good job in this pre-show match. And there was always as usual, the Shield had to come down and back up Dean Ambrose. And I also liked how Big Show Mark Henry came out to back out Rob Van Dam. This was a really good match. Now I know some people are going to complain that it ended in disqualification, or some are going to complain that because Rob Van Dam didn't win. But regardless, I felt this match was really good. And Dean Ambrose defeats Rob Van Dam and retains the WWE and United States Championship by disqualification because Roman Reigns came in and interfered. Then it was the SummerSlam show itself, featuring King versus Bear Wyatt, in a Ring of Fire match, formerly known as the Inferno match. And this is a really good match between King and Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, formerly known as Husky Harris. King and Bray Wyatt did a really good job in this match. I really enjoyed it. It was very enjoyable. I even liked how the other two used the stick, tried to use a fire extinguisher, and how after throwing a rug over the fire, were able to get in the ring and start beating up on King. King and Bray Wyatt did a really good job in this match. It was a very good match and I enjoyed it. Of course, some are going to complain about it and say, oh, was it like the other 3 Inferno matches we had in the past? Oh, nobody got put on fire. And they're going to complain about that, but I still thought it was good. Bray Wyatt defeats King, and then after that, they take King out, beat him up, like they do in the ring all the time. And then they went and dropped steel stairs on him, and then they took him out. They carried him out. Then the next match was Cody Rhodes versus Damien Sandow. And this was just a normal grudge match. Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow did a really good job in this match. I think these two worked very well together. Now some people have been complaining about how the feud got started. But that's their opinion. But I also enjoyed this match. It was really good. Thought Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow did a good job. And Cody Rhodes defeats Damien Sandow. Then it was Christian versus Alberto Del Rio for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This was a really good match between Christian and Alberto Del Rio. Fall finishes during this match. There were a lot of them. Christian and Alberto Del Rio did a really good job. They worked very well together. At least that's my opinion, of course. And I thought this match was good. Alberto Del Rio defeats Christian and retains the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Then after that we had Natalya Neidhart versus Brie Bella, with Naomi and Cameron, the Funkadactyls, in her corner, and Eve Marie and Nikki Bella in her corner. And this was a really good match between Natalya Neidhart and Brie Bella. Now I know some people are going to complain, like they always complain. They're going to complain and say, oh, the Divas didn't put on a really good match. Oh, it was boring. Oh, it was this. Yeah. Well, regardless, I felt that Natalya Neidhart and Brie Bella did a really good job in this match. And I enjoyed this match. This match was very good. Natalya Neidhart defeats Brie Bella. And next it was CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar in a no disqualifications match. And this was a really good match. I mean, Brock Lesnar and CM Punk did a really good job in this match. Each one of them, took out each one of them. I mean, each one used chairs on each other. The announce table was used on each other. Each one countered the other one's moves. CM Punk would counter the F5. Brock Lesnar would counter to go to sleep. CM Punk would counter the hand lock move he does. And Brock would counter the Icon of Ice. Really good match. A bunch of fall finishes in this match between CM Punk and Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman would get involved and several times during this match. And Brock Lesnar defeats CM Punk. Really good match. And next it was Dolph Ziggler and Caitlyn versus Big E Langston and AJ Lee. Really good match between these two. There was good chemistry between Dolph Ziggler and Caitlyn and Big E Langston and AJ Lee. I really enjoyed this mixed tag match. I know some are going to complain. They're going to say, "Oh, they're going to complain." Well, they're going to hate on it, and they're going to say stuff. But my opinion was, I felt the match was really good, and Dolph Ziggler and Caitlyn defeat Big E Langston and AJ Lee. And next was John Cena versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. Really good match between John Cena and Daniel Bryan. Now, I know some people are going to complain. They're going to say, "Oh, John Cena still can't wrestle, and that he didn't do a good job in this match, and it was all Daniel Bryan." Now, regardless of their take on this match, I felt that John Cena and Daniel Bryan did a really good job in this match. A lot of false finishes once again. I mean, Daniel Bryan trying to use John Cena's the submission move against him was a touch. And even John Cena tried to use the Cabell lock or the no lock or the yes lock on Daniel Bryan. It was a really good match. I mean, there was a lot of false finishes. At the end, Daniel Bryan defeats John Cena and wins the WWE Heavyweight Championship. And the shocker of the night was Triple H then turns on Daniel Bryan. Has Randy Orton come down, and Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan, and Randy Orton defeats Daniel Bryan and wins the WWE Heavyweight Championship. This was a really good match. I mean, it was really enjoyable. The title changed hands twice. Now, some are going to complain and say that Daniel Bryan got the Jeff Hardy treatment. But I felt this was really good. And at least Daniel Bryan became the WWE Heavyweight Champion. Now, The Miz hosted SummerSlam. He got interrupted by Fandango at the beginning. He interviewed Maria Menounos. He got interrupted by Fandango again. Then The Miz and Maria Menounos will try to outdo Fandango and Summer Rae and Dance in the second segment. The third segment, The Miz would just knock Fandango right out. So I really did enjoy The Miz host segments. Now I know some are going to complain. They're going to say, "Oh, it's a time waster." Well, they're included to their opinion. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed SummerSlam. Hope you did too. I'm Sailor Pluto.